Matthew and I were high school sweethearts. We dated for 6 years, got married in 2001. We have 3 kids. Kaylee is 12, and Bryson is 9, and Parker is 4.
Parker is his own person. He enjoys life. Anything that Parker's doing, he's having the most fun ever doing it. He's typically the main focus point in the room, and he makes sure of that.
First part of June 2016, Parker woke us up in the middle of the night and said that his chest hurt. And I called the pediatrician the next morning and had him checked out. His pediatrician came in a little bit concerned and said that his blood work was abnormal. So over the next few weeks, we did serial lab work with the pediatrician. She drew his labs, came in, and she was almost in tears. And she said, "Dad," she said, "I'm very sorry, but I think Parker has leukemia." And she said, "He's critical, and she's critically low right now." She said, "He's gonna have to go to Children's." And so we walked in to the hematology oncology office, and pretty much was a slap in the face. Just took the breath out of us when we walked in, because in the waiting room was these sweet kids with bald heads. We saw a glimpse of what our life was fixing to be like.
Well, Parker's done great with handling the leukemia. To be honest, I would say he handled it like he's handled anything else, with a sense of humor, with a vigor and livelihood that you wouldn't expect to see out of somebody going through that. He has his down days, as any of us would, but he also has his days where he really has a good time and still enjoys his day-to-day life. If anyone can be wired, can have a personality to go through something like this, it's Parker.
He did very well. He responded very well with the chemo and went into remission on day 29, which is the ultimate goal. And he's been in remission since August. He just goes on about his life like he's not sick. He makes jokes about his bald head. I'll find videos on my phone where he's, talking about his bald head, and he's just a mess.
Well, I want Parker to be an inspiration to others. I want people to see that even with leukemia, you can have a zest for life. You can still enjoy yourself. I want his fight to be an inspiration to kids that are going through this now, adults that are going through this now, but also for people that are going to go through it in the future that may not know that now. I would absolutely say that Parker is our hero. And we tell him he's a superhero, and he wears a cape, and I know that's a thing that you see a lot with kids that go through this, but I firmly believe it because he could not go through this without a stronger power within him. You can call it a superhero, you can call it the Lord working in his life, but at the end of the day, it's kind of the same thing. It's a power greater than yourself, which that's what superpowers are.
For whatever reason, God knew and built Parker to handle this. I don't know how God's gonna use this in his life, but he is. I have no doubt.